Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril. Alright. So what do we need to do right now? Okay, I can't follow through on this. I can't get into Pitax. Alright. Oh, that's right. I need to talk to some of my merchants. Alright, let's go, see if there's anything important to deal with. Oh, what do we got here? Is that Boken? Yes, it is. Bombardier's utility belt. Okay, then. Alright, thank you. This will prove useful. You may go now. Just spoken? Okay, cool. Go to my chest over here. I don't have anything in it right now. Cool. Let's see if the storyteller wants to take anything off my hands. It's been a minute. I've brought some relics. Are any worthy of a story? Alright, I'll take my token of the Dryad. Okay, a bunch of stuff that I don't have enough for. You know what? I think we should just pursue this now. Everything is prepared for the dream ritual. I am ready. How unusual. I do not collect a story, but help create it. Good luck, Your Highness, and may the gods guide your way. We couldn't have laid down first? Wow. Oh, no, okay. He is here. Alright. I guess the game does consider him an extension of myself.
Our sister. Our mistress. Our queen. Our sister. Hail to our queen.
Stop calling me that. In the darkest hours and the brightest days, you simply called me sister. I need no other title. Your songs and laughter accompanied me in my happiest moments. I would rather not shift them to honorifics. The time of my triumph is nigh, sisters. I want to share it with you as I have always shared my secrets, my sorrows, and my joys. Even after I become an eldest, I shall not abandon you. My realm will be the kingdom of spring, love, and life, and you will all be most welcome there.
Be happy, sister. Be victorious, sister.
Wow, we're inside her dream. Maybe we should try talking to her. She may not quite be the real Nyrissa, but that's kind of the point. In her dreams, she can let out the things she would never say in the real world.
Be careful, Nyrissa. You have always been the bravest of us, and none deserve to be an eldest more than you. But these ambitions may come with a steep price.
Perhaps I have always been the bravest, Devindra, but you have always been the grumpiest. We are blessed with eternal life, but we keep living out each day, abiding by rules we had no hand in creating. My plan is daring, you say? Well then, so be it.
I simply pray we do not end up paying a price we cannot bear.
The cheerful voices of the nymphs fade away, and the vision seems to freeze. The ghostly Nyrissa stands before you, her eyes seeming to see you without noticing you. Let's see. What realm were you talking about? Why did they call you queen?
Can you hear them? 1,000 voices. I can hear them. They call to me. But not the way I wanted, no. I should have been a queen. Instead, I reduced kingdoms to dust. And did you not help me with that? Why are you not yet among the fallen?
Charge!
Oh. We're fighting. Cool. Ooh, defaced sisters. Alright, Wolf, go get it. Well done, Wolf.
We can do it!
Serves you right.
We should be careful. Dreams are already full of monsters. I dread to think what we might find in Nyrissa's head. Nyrissa seems to be fighting a dragon of some sort.
Finish
A jabber.
scum! I will not bow my head!
What? Can the self-proclaimed queen not fight off a mere animal of the kennel? I come not to kill you. A trial awaits you, trespasser. I shall simply make sure you get there without getting lost along the way.
Punish me, scum! I will not bow my head!
What? Can the self-proclaimed queen not fight off a mere
Okay,
animal?
seems like they're just gonna keep doing that.
Get ready. Get scared. Learn. Listen.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. Apology.
Guilty. Doom. Lost. Cursed.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself, so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured.
Thou remember. Do it.
Hey,
Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it.
Cinders. Ashes. Dust. Eternity.
yes. We already knew
When
she
that
was
is done,
tasked with doing that.
Trespass shall be forgiven.
Where will I find so many nations? It is...
An impossible task? How? Let your unrequited love guide you. Guided you to your first kingdom, so it shall again. Seek it, hunt for it, lust for it. Let the emptiness inside you become your deadliest weapon. It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
Given. Curse. 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 Get ready. Get scared. Learn. Listen.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a
Okay.
kingdom. I seek something simple.
That was the end of that loop.
Apology.
Alright then.
It is done. Doom. Lost. Cursed.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself,
No stopping now.
so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured.
Onwards.
Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it.
Alright, I guess let's try interrupting the dream.
Cursed. 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 Did I truly deserve all this?
Oh man. Yeah, it breaks my heart to see what this curse turned you into in the end.
So many wish to judge me. For someone who cannot comprehend the burden of the curse, you assume far too much. Burn!
We cannot be defeated.
Yeah. I don't know what makes you think I can't understand the burden of the curse.
You deserved it.
Good job, Lindsay.
Strike with all your might.
Thought there was another one over here, wasn't there? Oh, there it is.
We won't falter.
My lady, there's nothing we can do. The powers of those who've hidden the Briar exceed our own in many ways.
Why search for that which has ruined me? He said, let your unrequited love guide you to the doomed kingdoms. No, I will not search any longer, but I must find it. Come now, start searching. It must be here in the stolen lands. Thousands of years searching. And for what? You were a part of me. What are you now? Once a branch has broken off, it cannot be reattached. How could I be so foolish?
My lady, there's nothing we can do. The powers of those who've hidden
You
the
know,
Briar
magic
exceed our
exists,
own
right?
in many
March
ways.
on.
Why search for that which has ruined me? He said, let your unrequited love guide you to the doomed kingdoms. No, I will not search any longer, but I must find it. Come now, start searching. It must be here in the stolen lands.
Okay, I guess I have to interrupt her
And for
again.
what? You were a part of me. I told them to stop. What are you now? Told them to search. It is pointless. Why do I need this? Do you see now? Do you see? They ripped my heart out and threw it into your world. And something else was torn out with it.
Your kindness? Your soul?
No, something deeper. Brighter, I suppose. I only know the sound of this word, but not its meaning. A burning word. A stupid word. Love.
I don't believe the soul can be irreparably damaged. Perhaps not all is lost for you after all. Your words resound with an unexpectedly loud echo. Seemingly influenced by them, the surrounding world begins to change. You've performed a neutral good action. In the eerie silence following the king's last words, we heard a strange melodic chime. The world around us began melting into a colorful whirlwind. The insidious nymph Nyrissa was gone. The visions of her servants faded away like candle smoke. I instantly realized what was happening. We were being drawn to the deepest level of the dream. In places like these, secret memories and desires could be hidden, sometimes not even known to their owner. What incredible luck to make it there, but would we be able to return? We found ourselves in a flat area among glistening pale green rocks. The areas of lush vegetation spotting the rock were easily recognizable as flowers of the First World. Beneath the cliffs, a forest of white trees with sky-blue leaves could be seen. In the distance, the sharp spires of an ornate castle reached into colorful clouds. As we watched, the castle trembled and very slowly began moving away. It was built on the back of a huge, enormously huge three-eyed elephant with branching tusks. I turned and realized that we had also changed our shapes, obeying the laws of the dream. Our king had turned into... Well, I mean... A magnificent and powerful dragon would be cool, but that doesn't seem on theme here. I'm gonna go with a Fossegrim, a regal and handsome representative of the Fey people. But what had I become? The king met my gaze and said, Lindsay, you look exactly like... A flying inkwell, a craggy giant, a huge club, an unknown but very fluffy creature. An unknown but very fluffy creature. The wind blew the long white hair of the Fossegrim king, his sea blue eyes shining in incredible light. Feeling the full power of his new guise, the king immediately tried changing reality. No. Charming and attractive being. And this is a dream space. That's the thing that's missing out of Arias's life, is a mate. So yeah. Failed a charisma check. However, it seems not all hopes can prove true. Before the king could even wink at any of the first world creatures that appeared, a creaky old Trent crawled out from behind some rocks and drove us away, yelling that it wasn't pollination season yet, and that young people should find something useful to do. After these adventures, the king decided trying changing reality. The first world, from what the legends say, is a special place in which those who possess enough strength and imagination can alter the reality there to their liking. Our king, of course, was one of those so gifted. Concentrating, he easily changed the color of the leaves of the nearest aspen bright purple. After that, it was time for a more ambitious task. I really wanted to write a few notes about the king's incredible adventures, but in my new guise, it was pretty difficult. Besides, how does someone even take notes out of a dream? All I could really manage was hopping around happily. But during a particularly high jump, I saw something interesting. A snow-covered glade in the middle of a sun-dappled forest of summer, and a flock of fae was hiding in an alluringly shiny casket. I decided to commit the place to memory in case it ever came in handy. Alright, I'm gonna go with dropping a lake from the mountain. After some practice with puddles and pebbles, the king formed a real lake in midair above our heads. Fish swam in it, and the wind moved waves along its surface, across all its surfaces. Then the king sent the lake sailing through the air and dropped it over the cliff. It fell to the bottom and flooded out with a deafening splash. What a sight to behold! A melodic laugh suddenly rang out of nowhere, not offensive, but rather inspiring. It seemed someone was watching the king's attempts. It was none other than Nyrissa herself approaching, but something in her appearance was strikingly different from the insidious cold-blooded villain we'd come to know. There was no shadow of arrogance or anger in her face, just cheerful sparkles in her bright blue eyes. I'm glad to meet new guests in my domain. Greetings. She didn't seem to recognize us at all. So, this is your... Right. So, is this your realm? Oh yes, the nymph pointed to the forest below with an elegant gesture. Obeying her will, all the trees immediately changed their colors, turning from white and blue to red and gold, then to an elegant green. I am Nyrissa. This is my 1,000 breaths. We glanced at the remains of the lake below us and smiled. Perhaps I should provide you a site for experimentation. case you decide to try dropping something more devastating from the sky. I like you, stranger. Will you stay with me? Soon I will become something much more than I am now. Soon my domain will become larger, more beautiful, its borders open to the bravest, most wonderful creatures, all with blazing souls. Together we will create a dreamland unlike any the First World has ever known. Silence fell for a moment before the king finally replied. This is a crazy plan. Give it up or you'll lose everything. For a moment, doubt flashed in the beautiful eyes of the nymph, but then she spoke with an unprecedented ardency, as though trying to convince the king or perhaps herself. I will not give up, not a chance. Even a simple drop of water lives a more interesting life than we children of the First World. A drop may ascend and fall, freeze and melt, dance with lightning in the storm, or create a rainbow. We are capable of much more, but we live out each day without trying to change anything in the world, or in our destiny. I want more. I will achieve more. I will become one of the eldest. I will create the realm of my dreams. As Nyrissa spoke, the scene blurred in a mosaic of colors, and her voice began sounding more distant, fading away. For a moment there was darkness, and we found ourselves in a completely different place. But it seemed vaguely familiar. The stone platform with a pedestal in the middle, there was something we'd already seen in the First World, back when we were looking for a way to get rid of the ever-blooming flower. As in that old vision, Nyrissa sat on the pedestal, her head bowed low, just a shadow of the proud and powerful nymph we'd spoken with but recently. The place she sat literally emanated an intense pressure and a feeling of stiffness. My guess is that some sort of magical prison. As we approached, Nyrissa raised her head and she spoke in a muffled voice. You. I remember you. Our meeting is the last of my bright memories. The evanescent dream afterward, there was the battle. My sisters slain by the monster with such ease, like wind extinguishing candles. Defeat and pain. Why have you come? To relish in my despair? No. Don't succumb to evil and despair. Only then will you have a chance. Something strange shone in the nymph's eyes. It was as if these words of the king had been imprinted somewhere deep in her soul. With these final words, the vision faded, taking us back to where we entered this crazy world of melting dreams.
My Skylark, your song is sad today. What happened? Once young deer have barely grown their antlers, they face their fathers in fierce combat. Have you ever seen it? The time has come. You are a stag now, not some defenseless fawn. Go. Go and fight. You were born for glory, my wolf cub. There is room in this world for all sorts of different birds. Some sing sweetly, while others screech proudly. But the peacock displays bright feathers to outshine them all. Be my peacock. Shine! You will become a king, whose glory shall overshadow all within the river kingdoms. If you lose, my heart stops along with yours. My Skylark, your song is sad today. What happened? Once young deer have barely grown their antlers, they face their fathers in fierce combat. Have you ever seen it? The time has come. You are a stag now, not some defenseless fawn. Go.
Okay.
Go and fight.
This
You were
is
born for glory, my
her
wolf cub. There is room
motivating
in this
all
world
these
for
different
all
folks.
sorts
Got it.
of different birds. So easily trapped. Some sing sweetly, stags and while others screech proudly, and peacocks. But the peacock displays bright feathers to outshine them all.
Armagh, Tristian, the Stag Lord, Iroveti all turned against me because of you.
I was there with you from the very first steps you made into the Stolen Lands. I've created a nice cage of magical fog around you. Sent you my Skylark, helped you kill my stag, guided you through dreams and visions. And I pitted my wolf and my peacock against you. Does it not please you, my hound? I gave you so much prey to chase. But what I have done matters little when compared to why I have done it. I have already lost track of so much time. For so many centuries I sought out those like you. The ambitious and bold. Those who believe they can change the world, or at least rule it. I seek them, grant them power, lead them to triumph, and then push them into the abyss.
Can you make
shall
an
end
epic
this
pose? I
suffering.
need inspiration.
Oh, I have to fight the Dream Tristian. Got it.
Forwards!
Alright, now the Dream Stag Lord.
Last wishes.
We will be victorious!
And the Dream Armagh.
This is where I step in.
Oh, now the Dream Irovet.
Serves you right.
Charge!
Oh, and the Dream Arya Cyril.
You deserved it.
We're coming up. I mean, closer. I mean, we're approaching the real Nyrissa.
One more grain. And another grain. One more grain. And another grain. This one took 100 years to obtain. And that one was just a week. The first bears the blood of 3 generations burned in war. The second, just 2 well-chosen words. And 1 little betrayal. This will never end. Never! Do you see this cup? It has a name, you know. The Apology. Within it is the Stag Lord and his crazy dream to become a king and take me as his queen. And Armagh and his never-born barbarian empire. Who will fall in next? Pitax and its peacock king? Or you?
I know your story now, Nyrissa. I already know it. None of this is new information. Unfortunately, what I don't know is how to help you overcome the curse.
What is this, a dream? Or is someone actually playing games with me? Speaking words that pierce like arrows, teasing me with the hope of salvation beyond my reach. I have had strange dreams recently. Of times before the curse, and a meeting that never occurred. So, this is a dream. But you have entered it from reality. Exquisite. Very reminiscent of the methods I typically use. For 1,000 years, none have come so close to me. And I assure you, none ever will again.
Wait. 1,000 years? In 1,000 years, you haven't managed to grind 1,000 kingdoms to dust. Travel! Travel, Nyrissa. God, these are rookie numbers. No one ever said you had to stick to one location. The Lantern King didn't say you had to stick to one location. He just said start there. In 1,000 years, you couldn't grind out 1,000 kingdoms across the world?
But you, I like you more and more, my hound. Perhaps I have no need of that stupid peacock anymore. I could let you tear him apart if you wish. I know where a tool lies that will let you clip his wings. The evidence of his crimes. Something he's been hiding from his Pitaxian allies. But he could not hide it from me. Remember this name, White Rose Abbey. That is where Iravetti would usually meet with me in the past, and the place where you will find your tool against him.
Well, you know, you could just ally with me. Take out any other kingdoms that exist. I'm sure that would end up filling up your cup. And then I will be the Universal King, and you will be an eldest. You'll rule over your first world, and I'll rule over the world. Another ambush? It seems like you take me not for a hound, but for some foolish chicken.
Oh, so grumpy. It's not like I demand you go alone. Take along your silly servants if you wish.
Alright. Fine, I'll go. Let us see the worth of your words.
My brave, brave hound. We will get along nicely, I dare say.
Okay. That's what it is. Sorry, I just had to look at something up for a moment, because her voice sounded so terribly familiar from somewhere else at this point. And it's like, oh, okay. She is also... No wonder I'm so tempted by Nyrissa. She's voiced by the narrator from Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. Amelia Tyler. Okay. She definitely got one of the most corrupting / seductive voices out there. Ah, there's a portal. Oh, crap. I woke up here, but where's Lindsay? I don't know, but let me get some actual sleep. storyteller twitches as you approach. Ah, Your Highness, my stories are calling for you. Have you come to answer their call? Okay, yeah, I'll leave it to your legends till we meet again. I was hoping he had something to say about having sent me into a mad nymph's dreams. Not mad, just stupid nymph's dreams. There you are, Lindsay. Just a moment, I got something. Lindsay quickly scribbles something in her notebook and raises her eyes and smiles at you. Hi. So you know what? How's the book about the Academy coming along? We're writing constantly, you know. When I was studying, I, of course, suspected that it wasn't all fine and dandy at the Academy, but I had no idea the scale of the catastrophe. Professor Eobald told me things about Iravetti. Horrible. You'll read it when I finish it. Yes, I will. No. Just don't leave without... I don't leave without you, Lindsay. Only the times when, like, Nyrissa demanded that I come alone. Oh, most of the B team need to level. Cool. I don't feel like dealing with that right this second, though. Alright. Where is this White Rose Abbey? I'm assuming it's somewhere within the bounds of Pitax. Ah, way over here. Oh. Pretty darn close to Rigongaria. Alright. And we'll have to see what we find there next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.